Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle, just in case you didn't know, now you do. And today we're going to talk all about what to buy your fat friends and family as presents for Christmas or whatever holiday you're celebrating and buying them gifts for. Maybe their birthday too. I have a full list of 10 items, and all of these I either own, want to own, or would buy for other people as gifts. Okay, let's get into it. Alright, so number one on my list is actually this belt bag. It's hard to see against my black shirt. I hope you'll be able to see it. This is the Pander, there we go, 2-liter, it's like the Everywhere dupe, like the Lululemon dupe. I'll be honest, I really like this, but what sets it apart is the fact that for less than $10 you can buy an extender for it. It matches a bunch of different colors, so I will link the extender and the belt bag, but I have bought like other worse quality ones. I had a pink one that was quite small and I wanted to get the bigger one, so I decided to just go straight for the Pander one, which everyone sort of talks about, and it's so good. It has a really great back zip pocket. Okay, this one actually fits my phone. My smaller one, my phone did not fit, and I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. I like that it has the little extra flaps. I don't know, it helps it sit better. It does not come with an egg keychain. I added this. Inside it has lots of space. Oh, I almost accidentally flashed you my credit card. You don't need to see the receipts. So inside there's lots of room. My Kindle fits in here really well. So I have business cards, I have my spare car keys, and over here I have a tampon and a lip gloss. Plus I have my wallet, and I can fit inside next to my wallet the camera that I'm recording on right now and my Kindle in front of that, and still have plenty of room, and be able to put my phone in the back pocket back here. So this, I don't know how long this extender is, but it's specially made to fit, it's like made for their bags, so it will only fit on their bags. But I love that it's an available option, and I do really love the quality of this bag. I love it so much that I basically don't change out of any other bag unless I'm going somewhere fancy. All right, number two on my list is the Joy Toast extra long bag straps. They also make a camera strap and a bunch of other like made for plus size accessory items. In the past they've made extra large towels. They have had matching sets like shorts and a top. They have a bunch of other things. Honestly, I love the whole business, but I think their standard item right now is the extended length straps, because there's so many times where you buy a really cute bag or you buy like a designer bag and there's no way to get a longer strap, and this is something that you can buy the strap and just put it on whatever bag you're using, and there's a bunch of different colors and patterns that you can get, and I think it's just a genius idea to make something that people don't believe needs to be accessible, but actually does really need to be accessible. And by accessible, I mean we should be accommodating to all bodies and all abilities, and not making long enough straps is another way to make people feel like they don't belong. Number three on my list, Number three on my list is cute jewelry, and especially necklaces. Necklaces are quite hard to buy as a fat person. I have a pretty chunky neck. Not all fat people do, but we definitely don't fit the standard like 16-inch long necklace. So Ana Luisa, and this is not sponsored by them, however, it was gifted by them, and I do have a sponsored video coming up very soon from them or with them, but this is not sponsored. I just really like that they make extenders to go on their necklaces and they don't tarnish at all. So this is, I forget which necklace this is, but it was originally 18 inches, then it has its own extender, okay, that's just attached, you know, the little 2-inch normal doohickey. And then you can get an extender in gold or silver from their website, and you just add it on and it matches the tone. I have bought necklace extenders in the past from like the craft store, and they almost instantly tarnish. They don't turn my neck green, but they change colors, and they stand out a lot against the chain of the necklace. And this one does not. It matches it perfectly, and it still looks nice with the necklace. And I'll be honest, that is a big reason why I keep wearing it, is because it fits so well. It's exactly where I need it to do, where I want it to go, and it just looks nice. I think that's something to keep in mind when you're shopping for a fat person. Even as a fat person, if you don't wear these items, you don't necessarily think about, you know, oh, maybe this won't fit. Like buying a ring for somebody is probably not a good idea unless you know their ring size, because like all of like my both hands are like 2 different sizes, and like I have quite chubby fingers, so it's not standard to be able to get rings just like out of the store. I have to really like pay attention to the sizing, right? All right, if you have somebody in your life who's fat and likes to sew, then I think a really good and thoughtful gift would be a subscription to the Cashmerette Club. So essentially it is a subscription that you sign up for, and you get patterns every month or so. And they do live streams, they do fitting tutorials. There is a whole bunch of stuff in there, but I really love it for the patterns. I was gifted a subscription and by Cashmerette, and honestly, I've enjoyed having it so much. I've gotten so many new patterns, and patterns are so expensive. But on top of that, they also teach you how to fit to your body, and they also have different live streams where you can ask questions and get answers. It's just an invaluable resource. I will link it in the description because it would be such a thoughtful gift for somebody that sews, but it's also plus size, because it's so hard to find patterns. So hard to find patterns for fat bodies, and Cashmerette is someone that does it really well. Another one for somebody who is fat and also sews is the book Radical Sewing. It is a book all about how to sew clothes without any patterns, and like the paper patterns where you need to print them out or get them printed from a copy shop or something like that, or buy them and they never fit. Well, imagine being able to make patterns for yourself without ever having to buy like a paper pattern again. I'm dying to get it, and it looks really interesting. I actually have a tiny little vintage sewing book that I got from my grandmother. It's from the 60s, maybe late 60s, early 70s, and it is also all about sewing without patterns, just measuring, and like they literally just measure right out on the fabric. I could never. I need the paper, but I am dying to make something out of it to fit me based on their instructions. And I think the Radical Sewing book will be a great addition to anyone's sewing repertoire. Number 6 on my list is basically anything right now from Peridot robes. Not only do they make robes and they're amazing. I have one and it's the coziest, most comfy thing. I just want to stay in it all the time. It's the first time I've ever had a bathrobe that actually closes and I'm not scared like my whole bits are going to be on show when I sit down. It's just so comfortable. It has a hood, but they have branched out and started making pants and sweaters and crop tops and underwear, and they're all fit and made with fat bodies in mind. They're always shown on actual fat people, and I think you can do no wrong by getting any one of their items. Number 7 on the list is a dress from Jessica, and I say that because these dresses are not just dresses, they are special like works of art. They're so fluffy and you just want to spin around like a princess in them, and I'm dying to get my hands on one because they just look like the moment you put it on you feel just so extra special. They're quite feminine, so if that's not your style, that's totally okay, but I think they look like pretty princess dresses and I want one, and I just want to be a pretty princess. And as a fat person, I don't think I've really ever experienced that unless I made the dress myself, and even then all I saw were the flaws. So if you can get a dress for somebody that makes them feel like a princess because they want to feel like a princess, why wouldn't you? And they just are so special and beautiful. Simple as that. Y'all know I love a graphic t-shirt, and this one is no different. This is a graphic t-shirt from McAllister, and I really hope I'm saying her name right. I've never heard anyone say it out loud, but it is the Sexy, Smart, Rich, Iconic crew neck. And I would get a crew neck because I like cozy sweatshirts. However, you could get it in a t-shirt, a hoodie. It goes up to a 5XL, and honestly, I have bought her shirts in the past. Like, I have the Metal Spice shirt that she made, and I just love the design on it. It's, you know, I think she does like print on demand, and it's more about the art that's on it than the fit of it. So it will fit sort of like a boxy men's t-shirt or sweatshirt, but I think it's great, and I think we need to start encouraging these designers to be more size inclusive. And so if we're shopping from them when they are making an effort, it encourages them to keep doing it and making more. A few of her items do go up to a 6XL in her like printed, like all over print ones. I know some of the dresses do, and I would like to also get one of her slippers because they look really fun. She makes really good graphic prints, and I'm just quite drawn to them. Number 9 on my list, you could technically get for anybody because it's not size restrictive. It is the new cream blushes from Cheekbone Beauty. I love the brand. I love everything they stand for. They are Indigenous owned, based in Canada. They every year make a new product to support their scholarship fund, and this year they made a cream blush. So they have this like orangey tone one that goes to support their scholarship fund, and I would like to get that one, but I think it might be just a touch too orange for me. I like more of a corally color, but they also came out with a set for the holidays that is a bunch of more pinky blushes, and they're all cream, and I'm dying to get them. I already have a mascara, the eyebrow. These eyebrows are courtesy of Cheekbone Beauty. Their lip glosses I've heard are really good. They have pencil eyeshadows that I want to try too, because you know I love a cream or pencil eyeshadow. So yes, I don't think you can go wrong with, if you have a makeup lover, getting them something that does good in the world. And finally, and it's a little cheeky that I put this on here, but I did include my merch on the list because I always try to make it as size inclusive as possible. I designed it all. It's all print on demand, so that way we're not wasting anything and I'm not holding on to anything. And if you want to buy it, you can buy it. I will put some pictures on the screen. I have 2 different designs right now. And if you want to shop it, you can. If you don't want to shop it, that's totally okay with me. I don't even have a piece yet because it's that new that I haven't been able to order it yet. So, okay, so that concludes our gift guide for the fat friends and family in your life. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, especially if you're the fat friend in their life or family member and you would like anything off of this list, share it with them. Give them some hints. Feel free. It also really helps me out and the channel out if you are liking and subscribing and sharing and commenting. All of those things help grow the channel and reach more people, and we could always use some more fat besties around here. So thanks so much for hanging out with me, and have a great day. Bye!